Hi, I'm the Green Food Safety Coach, and this is the third in my series of food myths. Today I want to talk about my personal favourite, food gloves. You know, everyone's got to wear food gloves when they're actually handling food, don't they? Well, no, they don't. In Australia, the law says that the only time you have to wear food gloves is when you're likely to contaminate the food or cross-contaminate. Now, let's go back. Contamination is where we're putting stuff in the food that shouldn't be there. Cross-contamination is where we're transferring that from one place to another. So the law in Australia says that you must wear gloves whenever there is a likelihood of contamination or cross-contamination. Now, examples would be if you've got dressings on your hands, like Band-Aids, or you've got a skin condition, like eczema. They could get into the food and contaminate it. Another example would be if you've got any creams or ointments or medications that you've got to wear. Or the other one, and it's fairly common, is when people have got jewellery that they can't or won't remove. And of course, gloves would be needed then to make sure that they don't contaminate the food. Gloves are wonderful and terrific if they're worn and handled properly. Unfortunately, many people don't, and cross-contamination is happening everywhere. Gloves are one of the main sources of cross-contamination in many food businesses, and it all comes down to wearing and using them properly. Now, gloves can and should only be used if there is proper hand washing first. Hand washing is the absolute most important thing we can all do in terms of preventing food poisoning. And gloves are a good supplement, or in other words, a good way of actually helping that, but they are never ever an alternative. So, do gloves need to be worn all the time? No. And whenever you're in a food business and you're watching people handling the food, don't ever get upset if you actually see them not wearing gloves. Because if they aren't likely to contaminate or cross-contaminate the food, and they're doing good hand washing, then there's absolutely no need for them to be wearing it. It's just another myth, everyone. Alright, till next time, thank you. Bye-bye.